Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and we're rolling the dice and hitting the jackpot. I'm sorry. This is the newest addition to the Transformers Collectors Club figure subscription service. We are taking a look at Jackpot. He is a repaint of Transformers animated Jazz, as well as a homage to a Generation 1, 1.5, whatever you want to call it, Action Master. Also, looking at it, some of the colors do make me want to say that this might be a slight homage to Jazz's Target Master repaint Stepper, known as Ricochet in the United States. One thing I can say is this vehicle is very tiny, much like movie-style Jazz, which I think was an influence on this figure. Other than that, I really don't know much about the character. Apparently, they do play up his not gambling, but taking chances and being lucky. They do quote the gambler. You got to know when to fold him in his bio. But this is the car. Thankfully, there was no damage to the box, no damage to the figure, so it was probably because it's so small. You do have some translucent plastic back here for the lights. It's predominantly black with a red and dark golden sheen, as well as translucent plastic windows and headlights, and very exaggerated side view mirrors. But does roll in vehicle mode, so let's get into the transformation. Okay, start the transformation. What you're going to do is detach the back section roof here, as well as the two side mirrors, and flip it out. These will form the legs. As you flip, you want to reach underneath like I did and pull up what was the bumper, or you can just let the figure do it naturally as you bend the legs out. You want to come inside and flip out the feet and bring them down. As you can see, the feet are angled to give them a wider stance. That is that animated aesthetic. Next, what you want to do is come in. You want to split the legs. And while you're doing that, go ahead and bring the arms in. Now, this was where I started having a little confusion. And let me adjust the camera slightly. Because you have to fold this panel down, and once you do that, you can go ahead and bring the head down. Now, my issue is this chest does not lock into place, and since I'm not familiar with the original mold, I am not sure if that's correct or not. So there's the head already revealed. We're basically just about done. Go ahead, flip the arms out. They are on a double joint. You want to extend them fully. What you then want to do is come in on the side and rotate the arm forward and swivel it down, swiveling out the hand and straightening it out. Doing it again on this side. There is that double hinge there. Finally, this is kind of interesting. You want to just come in on the side here, rotate that panel up, and then rotate the pipes out. So it's basically covering the entire arm. You're going to do it again on this side. Up. It'll friction into place, soft click and what have you. However you want to look at it. And here is Jackpot in robot mode. Okay, in robot mode, we have some yellow added to the basic black, red, and orange color scheme. This is very close to the classic Action Master. I couldn't remember if I had him as a child or not. There is some silver around the upper arms. There is, it's a very small figure, but it does have that slant, that animated slant to it, that very exaggerated movements and what have you. I shouldn't say movements, but sculpting and style. Other than that, for articulation, head is on a ball joint, I do believe. Well, very limited. Well, you can get a little going down. He's okay. It's trying to go up. It's kind of bad. I think it's blocked by that rear piece. Ball jointed shoulders, double jointed elbows. That's for transformation. Swivel here at the wrist. Ball jointed hips. Very tight. And actually, when I got the figure, one of his legs was not pegged into the socket properly. I was nervous. I thought it was broken, but I just had to pop it in. And very pronounced knee bend. I thought it would be nice to give you a look at Jackpot's head. I have to tell you, I was a little nervous when I first got the figure. I thought that was what's a smirk was actually a blemish or imperfection in the plastic, but it's actually meant to be there. I'm fairly certain this is a new head. If not, the paint job and styling makes it look completely different. I am very impressed by that. So yeah, that's his head. Also, if you can look at his arms real quick, he does feature the same gimmick with Jazz that the pipes are removable and can become nunchucks. They are also meant to be standalone blasters. I guess if you roll them down, I don't really know how that would work, but yeah. This is a kind of cool looking figure. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it, but yeah, I'm kind of into it. I forgot to mention when going over the articulation that there is a swivel in the upper arm as well as a swivel above the knee and the legs. Jackpot is an interesting figure. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be an animated universe figure or this is the Classics Generations version of the Action Master. Right? I'm baffled beyond how that works, but I can see this figure being very popular because of how popular animated was. And I think actually there were animated designs for him going back to the series so this is like a realization of that. But if you can grab it off the club store, that would probably be the best thing for you because I can see aftermarket prices going up. I mean, this is like around $40 or $47 or so. So, the club is your best friend in these situations. Other than that, this is your old pal Chuck for Jackpot. We'll see you next time.